At defense from New Prague, number 10, Kylie Wilson. And from Van Lake, number 14, Walsberg. At wing from Montego, number 2, Emery Williams. And from Mound, number 12, Adeline Grillo. And at center for Team West from New Prague, number 9, Haley Brown. Please welcome out the rest of Team West, are coached by Andrew Cole and Adam Taylor. Now please welcome from Team South in goal from Prior Lake, number 30, Chloe Kelsey. At defense from White Lakes, number 9, Piper Alstott. And from Victoria, number 14, Campbell Alderson. At wing from Shakopee, number 3, Zoe Memphis. And from Eden Prairie, number 7, Ryan Roper. And at center for Team South from Excelsior, number 6, Kamika Healer. Please welcome on the rest of Team South and coached today by Pat Alstott. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time this weekend, please rise as you're able to move your caps. Face the flag as the honor of America with a star-spangled banner.
Back at Shakopee Ice Arena for the 5th and final game on Championship Sunday here at Stars of Tomorrow 2025. We have the girls 2012s for you, West versus South, and that should be a good matchup. West coming in 2-1 with a 5-0 win over the North, 4-1 loss to the South, and a 3-0 win over the East. So South's been the only team that's been able to score on this West team in this contest, in this tournament, and the puck is in the south zone from the faceoff, and now cleared around to the far side, and finally out to center, and it's picked up there and played ahead. Haley Brown back into the zone, and now Ellie Zins ahead, and now Adeline Grillo played into the zone, and now picked up by the South's Campbell Anderson, 14 behind the goal. 21-minute halves we're playing in this tournament. And now a centering pass in the circle is swatted wide of the goal by Drew Taylor. Now in the slot, West dictating here in the early going. Here's a shot through traffic and a pad save by Chloe Kelsey. And goal for South in the first half. Leah Lavender in goal for the West, and now play is at neutral ice and now picked up and carried over the line. Trying to put a move on there in the circle is Scarlett Sheely, and it winds up running behind the net. First minute gone. And now it's picked up by the South, and they pass rink wide to Ryan Roper at center. Played back into the West end, and they'll deal with it there. As two South players collide, they come over the line. Here's a shot and a blocker save made by Kelsey, and we'll get a face-off. As Allie Zins gets loose in front. And the South also coming in 2-1 in this game, having lost to the West, as we mentioned. And defeated the West. They lost to North 1-0 and then defeated East 9-3. So they scored 13 goals and allowed 5 in these 3 games so far. And it's picked up by the South, and they start out. Here's Svobodny, the leading scorer. Reyes Svobodny has it and lost it, and Zins starts back for the West. And then that's broken up at the blue line. And now controlling for the South, playing over the line is Mackenzie Cook. And Cook tried to drag it past the defender on that side, Taylor, without success. Over to the far side for Madison Roberts. Outlet pass stolen by Lucy Miller, number 12. And now played out to center ice where Cook has it. And then Cook leaned on by Adriana King, number 6, who takes over, puts it right in the skates of Roberts, her teammate. And now holding on is Vivian Huber. Down the wall for Roberts and back behind the goal. Cleared around to the near side. And finally, it runs out to center ice, and the West will gain possession with Huber. Over to the left. Now a pass to the blue line for King. That's broken up, and here's Miller playing it back for the South, but can't get out. And King plays it back rink wide to the far side where Cook will pick it up. And now played around behind the net. And now carrying it out is Abigail O'Keefe. Abby O'Keefe playing it ahead, and now 3 minutes gone in the period. Here's Grillo. Over the line, Grillo shooting, and a save made by Kelsey, and we'll get a face-off. So Leah Lavender in goal for the West to start. And then in the second half of this game, we'll see the other goaltenders, Annika Bjorklund for the South and Nora Hendrickson for the West. Played back behind the goal. 4 shots on goal already for the West in this game. Excuse me. Now played back behind the goal, Zoe Menden. To the far side, and now they try to break out, and they do get the puck to center ice. It will carry over the line, and finally victory for Emery Billman in the corner. And that battle now up the slot. Roper picks it off, and then took a shot that went off the traffic, and Menden goes back, plays behind the net where there's no teammate, and it's controlled by Ella Pohl up the near side. Now Walls and against the boards. And now Campbell Anderson took a shot that went behind the net, and the West goes after it there. Loose, and they finally control on the near side. Huber. Pass ahead for Billman in the center circle, and that is taken away and finally played right back into the West zone. Now a pass to center ice, skate to stick, and over the line comes Brockway, and that doesn't work out. Brockway, the leading scorer for the South with 8 points, 6 goals and 2 assists, and Svobodny right behind her with 7. And Svobodny on the puck, plays it around behind the net. And Kylie Wilson now feeds it ahead. Grillo. Pass to center ice, and here's Zins. With the line tied up by Schuler, and the puck poked back out to center ice. Walls over to the near side, and here's Wilson. And that's taken away by Brockway. Feeds it ahead, and now here's Svobodny down the near wing. Tries to get away from Grillo. Puck comes to the boards, and now it's cleared to the point, and Schubert can't hold it. Picked up there by Cedarstrand. Allie Cedarstrand now played back to neutral ice. And the West has it. Pass over to the near side for Cedarstrand, and that is broken up at neutral and played ahead by Miller back into the West zone. 15.5 to go in the first period. Just about 5.5 minutes in to 21-minute halves is what we've been playing at the older age levels, and now it comes out to center ice, and here's Martin. Playing it in, picked up by Walls. Now a rink-wide pass over to the near side for Wilson. Now a pass is cut out at neutral ice by Schubert, and carrying on Miller. Over the line, Miller falls as she ran into Svobodny, and now it's picked up along the near boards, and it's cleared, knocked out of the air by Schubert, and finally turned around and played back by Martin. That comes back into the zone. Out of the far side and cleared to the blue line and held And working in is Emma Sampier. And now a backhanded shot and a save by Lavender. First one of the game for her. As it comes all the way back into the south zone, that'll be icing against the west. And we'll take a face-off back in the west zone. And, of course, none of these. I suppose the only one that you could say, only team you could say everyone is from is north at this point because, of course, they split into north, south, east, west for the 4 teams. Most everybody here is a Minnesotan. We've got some North Dakotans in here, and I think there's a couple of Wisconsin players as well. But for the most part, this is a Gopher State Northern event as the puck played to the near side, and it's carried ahead by Grillo. And over the line, Grillo breaking in, got a half step, and then is tied up from behind by Huber for the South. And now it's loose to the wall, and finally, West gains possession. Here's a shot that is played down with a glove by Anderson. And now here comes the South back. And Mackenzie Cook over the line. Cook takes a shot that goes wide as Taylor had that played well. Now along the far side, the puck is tipped out by Billman to center ice, and the South will control. 13:59 to go, and Roper unable to control the pass. Knocked it into the zone anyway. And now Roper gets a second bite of the cherry and shoots it in. Winds up in the corner, and Kylie Boyle has it for the West behind the goal. Up the near side for Grillo. Outlet pass blocked by Brockway. And now played to the front of the net, but West is able to clean that up. And it comes to the near side. And coming off the wall here is Brockway. Winds up going into the near side corner. That's a 4-car pile up there. The puck comes out, and here's a chance in front. Shot, save, rebound, comes up the slot. As Huber had a good chance there for the South, and it comes all the way back, not far enough for icing. So almost all the way back, I suppose. And here's Anderson's pass out to center ice, and now controlled by the West, and Ella Pohl turning with it. And it's shot in. Now back behind the goal. It's controlled Sheely into the corner. Now a centering pass. And then it's knocked off to the corner boards. Now Schuler to play it ahead for the South. Now it comes right on to the goaltender. And Kelsey will get a glove on it. And we'll get a stoppage with 12 minutes and 38 seconds to play. Now cleared, and it comes right in front off the end boards as Kelsey had just a momentary lapse of concentration and looked down and saw the puck at her feet. Now picked up, and here comes the South. Svobodny feeds it over to the left, and over the line they come. And a sharp angle backhand shot by Schuler is knocked behind the goal, gets it back, Schuler, and now comes to the near side boards, and the West is able to clear it all the way down the ice. And icing will be indicated. 12:06 to go in the first, last game of the day. And our championship games in the 16s. It was the West defeating the South by 3-1, 2 goals for Brooklyn Rath in that game. In the 15s, it's a 2-1 win for the West over the East in overtime. Grace Nielsen with the winning goal there. And in the 14s, South over the East 3-0. And the winning goal for Anna Price in that game. And the game just concluded in the 13s, a wild one, 7-5 for the North, or the South rather, over the North. And a couple of goals in that game for Vivian Vogel, who wound up with 10 points in the tournament, 6 goals and 4 assists. Face off outside the blue line here.